Hi everyone, welcome to A Beer with Brad, episode 12. That's right, we've made it through a full year. Tonight I'm going to talk about full-time photography, but first, the beer. Tonight I picked a Fluffaluffagus, an Imperial Marshmallow Stout from White Elm Brewing down in Lincoln. I'd be lying if I said sometimes I don't pick beers because of the name, and this is another one that I picked because of the name or the artwork on the can. So, Fluffaluffagus reminds me of Snuffleupagus from Sesame Street back when we were kids. So, kind of a fun name. White Elm. This is the second time I've done a White Elm beer. The first one was the Prost, which was the German-style Festa beer for Oktoberfest. White Elm is probably known more for their stouts than those kind of a lighter beer like that. So, Imperial Stout from White Elm Brewing. That's another really good beer from them. I bought a beer the other day. It was something, I can't remember the name of it now, but it had this really cool artwork on the front. It was something about a mullet, and it just had the whole look of this. I don't know, it was like something you just totally picture, like an 80s mullet guy on the front. So pretty cool. I always get suckered into beers with cool artwork, and a lot of times they're really good beers too. So Fluffaluffagus is a good one here. So tonight I wanted to talk about photography as a full-time job. I think most of you know that I don't do photography as a full-time job. In fact, most of the time I joke that it's a hobby that got out of control. Full-time I work at an engineering firm here in town called E&A Consulting Group. It's a civil engineering firm. I've been there 16 years, and for most of that time I was working on the engineering team, which was interesting. Did a lot of site projects where I would work on office buildings, shopping centers. I say I did everything from a hospital to a Little League concession stand, which is true. Did lots of different things, but most of it was industrial and retail type single lot developments. And then about a year ago I switched to the planning department, and I work now laying out new projects. So if someone has a piece of ground and they want to develop it, they bring it to me or to my team, and just kind of give us their ideas of what they want on there, and we take their ideas and then make it work within the city's regulations. And there's a lot of different zoning rules and city regulations and fire department regulations and just neighborhood regulations. We have to make what they want fit in all those. So lay out the site, lay out all the parking, the pedestrian walkways, the landscaping, all the amenities that go along with it. And so it's really fun. It's kind of a challenging kind of a grown-up version of SimCity, maybe. Kind of not really, because you're just developing one or two lots at a time, or sometimes a small little shopping center development. Every once in a while I'll do a neighborhood, but mostly just smaller retail developments where it's just challenging to balance what the developer wants on one side and what the city wants on the other side, and making it all work together. So it's really fun. I really enjoyed it, and it's been a great career. I think after 13 or 14 years there, became one of the owners. There's now 12 or 13 of us that own the company, and so I get to be in on all the big meetings and everything, and it's just overall been a great career. And I've not really wanted to move away from that to pursue photography as a full-time career. And the other part of that is my photography to me is like an art. Yes, I run it like a business. I have to run it like a business to make sure I'm not wasting money or doing things that would hurt me or the business. But I don't want to just start taking pictures to take pictures to make $1. I want to take pictures because I enjoy it. I want to take pictures, like I said in other videos, because I'm out exploring, out having an adventure, out having fun, documenting my photography. If I could quit my job and just do landscape and cityscape photography full-time for a living and live comfortably and not worry about it, yes, I could probably see myself leaving the great situation I have now to do that. But then it's such a ideal, perfect world scenario that I don't see it happening. There's a ton of photographers that do landscape photography for a living, but most of them all do other things to supplement that, whether that be doing weddings on the weekends or whether that be doing senior pictures, and I think it's fall time when the seniors do that, or doing family pictures in the summer or whatnot. There's a lot of landscape photographers that lead tour groups, and that would be all right, but that would also be a lot of, I don't think people realize how much behind the scenes planning there would be going along with that, leading a group of people. And then I'm one of those people, I'd feel bad if I had a group of 4 or 5 photographers and I was taking them on a tour and we're going to see all these awesome things and shoot awesome stuff. What if the weather didn't work out? What if Mother Nature just threw a complete curveball and the trip was a bust? And it's like, I'd feel bad that those people paid me to go show them something and we didn't get any good pictures or very minimal pictures. So there's so many, the downside is so big that I want to just keep doing what I'm doing for now, with my full-time job, and doing photography for fun and keeping it fun and enjoying it and really getting out there and just being adventurous, finding things, going hiking and camping and all sorts of things, looking for great pictures and just worrying about me. And if I don't get a great picture, oh well, I'm not depending on it for anything. I'm not depending on it for the income. I'm not depending on it. If I have a fun weekend out there and I don't get any pictures, so what? I still had fun. So I for now, I want to keep my photography for fun. And down the road, as I get later in my career, if it starts to work out where I can do photography more full time, great. If I wait till I completely retire and then just keep doing photography for fun, that's fine too. It's been I'm very happy doing what I'm doing, and it's kind of interesting how many people ask me why I don't do it full time, and they say your pictures are good, your pictures are great. Well, that's fine. I really appreciate those comments, but it's just, there's more than just taking great pictures to making a living at it, especially when you got a family and you have all the benefits and all that. So I enjoy what I'm doing. So that said, this is the end of the first full year of Beer with Brad, and it's been great, and I've pretty easily found stuff to talk about every month. But we're in February, it's the shortest month of the year, and I do not know anything to talk about next month. So if you have any suggestions, please email me, Facebook me, or leave them in the comments below, and just let me know, what should I talk about next month. I have a pretty good idea what I'm going to do in April, and that depends on my crane trip to see Sandhill Cranes in March. So there might be a special campfire edition Beer with Brad. We'll see how that all goes in April. So I need to know what you think I should do in March for Beer with Brad. I have a pretty good idea what I'm going to do for a beer next month, and doing the beer, the campfire edition will be pretty easy too. So I hope you've really enjoyed the first year of Beer with Brad. I've had a fun time making it, and looking forward to just keep it rolling. I've been putting these out, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I've been putting these out on the first Thursday of the month. So that's my plan going through for year 2, and we'll just keep going, see what happens. So thanks for tuning in. Hope everyone has a great day, and we'll see you next time.